You might have heard of the angel investor Naval Ravikant. He's made a number of appearances on some pretty high-profile podcasts like Joe Rogan and Tim Ferriss. He's currently also a very vocal supporter of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Before then, he's been an early investor in over 200 tech companies, including Uber, Yammer, and Twitter. For me, he's a pretty inspirational person, both from a business perspective, but also his philosophical way to view the world. One of the most thought-provoking things and public things Naval has done is the tweet storm titled "How to Get Rich Without Getting Lucky." This is what I'll try to break down today. According to Naval, it should really say how to get wealthy, but rich grabs more attention from people than wealthy. Anyway, the goal of it is to bring the thought into people's mind that you can escape the wage slavery of today and the thought that you don't need to trade your time for money. If money works for you, it will allow you to pursue what you really want to do and make both you and society richer and happier in the process. So in order to get rich, you should strive for wealth. Wealth is assets that work for you. Don't look for money, because money is a store of value and information. And if you're renting out your time for money, you'll never be rich. So how do you create wealth and assets then? The easiest way is to buy stocks or a part of a business. The more difficult play is founding or co-founding your own company. However you choose to create or amass this wealth, it's the long-term play that's important. It won't come as a quick fix, it will take some time. There is a quote attributed to Bill Gates that rings very nicely here. Most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. First takeaway. Very successful people have created business risks associated to their name. People like Elon Musk, Tim Ferriss, Henry Ford, Oprah Winfrey. Society will reward you with responsibility, equity, and leverage if you do this. So be yourself and iterate yourself. Second takeaway. Scale and leverage is important. Do something that is scalable and attractive for society. By leveraging your products, you increase the scale immensely. The most obvious things that are scalable in today's world are coding, programming, media, videos, podcasts, newsletter, books, etc. Today, it's never been cheaper to create products with leverage. It's literally free to create a podcast, to upload a video on YouTube like this one, or launching on Kickstarter. Historically, leverage was very capital and labor intensive, and it was usually locked in factories. This set high barriers of entry and made it difficult for anyone who's not at the top of society to get in from the outside. In addition to this, capital and labor leverages require permission, either from financiers or from workers. The benefit of creating a products with leverage is that they are permissionless. You don't need to ask anyone's permission to do them. Third takeaway. You need to build specific knowledge. Specific knowledge is following your own passions rather than society's fads. There is a risk that you don't really know what your passion is, but a telltale sign is that when you practice it, it will feel like play to you, but it will look like work to others. You need to be a knowledge athlete and work with your mind rather than your hands. Increase the knowledge in your area of passion at every moment that you can. In summary, you need 3 things to build wealth. First, you need specific knowledge. So follow your passions. Second one is take on accountability in your own name. And the third one is you need to have leverage. And the best one is product leverage, which doesn't require any permission. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something today.